We are the City of Barrie Network, supported by local caring businesses.
Still Moving Osteopathy, helping you move better, feel better, sleep better, live better. We bring out the best in you.
Is this a dagger which I see before me? Blade toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee.
Oh! Horror! Horror! Horror!
This year we're doing MacBeth, or Mackers, we'll call it. There's a big thing about not saying Macbeth because it's cursed. Macbeth is a classic Shakespearean tragedy. It's about a man who starts off as a noble hero, and in pursuit of being a king, he basically falls to insanity. Sorry, spoiler alert for people who don't know. But it's a fantastic show. It has fighting, it has intrigue, it has adventure, it has witches, it has a silly drunken person who I get to play, luckily, so it has some comedy. But it's just a great all-around show.
I play Malcolm. He's the king's son, and he's a leader, but not as much of a warrior as Macduff or Macbeth or Banquo or most other characters in the story. But he's the king's son. He's the prince, and the king gets murdered, so he has to figure out what to do after that and find out where to go. There's lots of really talented people of all ages, and we mixed up genders, a lot of characters, because we got a lot of really talented female actors in and around Barrie and Aurelia and up in Beaton, where one of Nancy's from. And they're wonderful. I've worked with everyone, I think, multiple times in different aspects as directors or writers or just fellow actors, and they're really good crew of people.
My primary role in Macbeth is Duncan, King of Scotland, and my secondary role is the gentlewoman to Lady Macbeth. I'm really enjoying playing Duncan because it's an opportunity to bring a strong woman into what's a traditionally played male role. The gentlewoman, it's a fairly small role, but it's really interesting in that we get to witness Lady Macbeth have her massive breakdown where she rubs her hands and talks about her damn spot.
Starting last summer with Burro'd's inaugural season of Midsummer Night's Dream, when I talked to Ian and Marissa, the founders of the company, I think that they really wanted to challenge themselves. Nothing against the comedies, but this was a real challenge for us to do something more dramatic. So we went from doing a comedy that happened in one night with very few props and even people to this huge beast of a play. So I think the reason why we're doing Macbeth is because we feel like we can do it, especially in the backyard in an intimate setting. Originally, my idea for this was a bit of a bohemian early 1900s rifle and dagger play, but then we soon realized that maybe having the sounds of gunfire in the backyard this close to downtown Barrie was not going to be great, especially for the neighbors who are already very forgiving of what we do back here. As for the swords themselves, we have several people, and we did bring on an additional person as well who do stage combat. So this was a great opportunity to kind of bring this action into the audience, so hopefully they feel like they're still being entertained without being totally afraid that they're going to get their heads cut off.
What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon our spongy officers who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
Is this a dagger which I see before me? Blade toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressive brain?